everyone! Today I have a super exciting video for you guys. Hey everyone! Today I'm going to be showing you guys my current foundation and skin routine. So I have very oily skin and I like to keep myself matte throughout the day, but I also really like the look of healthy, glowy skin, so I'm kind of at a bit of a crossroads. But I think that I have found out the perfect foundation routine for me and my skin and how I like to give myself that look of glowing skin while still being matte and not getting super oily throughout the day. And I really like it. I think my skin looks very healthy and glowy and it just looks really nice. So if you are interested in seeing my glowy skin routine for oily skin, then let's jump in. Okay guys, so to prime my face, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filtr Foundation Primer. I really love this primer with this foundation. I don't know why I just put it on the back of my hand. I mentioned this in my favorites video, but I'm not the biggest fan of this foundation and this primer when they're not paired together. But when they're paired together, it's truly like something special, and I really like them. And then I'm going to be using the Kiehl's Oil Eliminator Refreshing Shine Control Toner for men. I really love this. I feel like it just helps keep my makeup locked in extra long and keeps me from getting shiny so quickly throughout the day. And the mister on this is honestly so good. I don't find that I have water droplets on my face, and it just smells so good and it's so refreshing. I love this stuff. When you smell it, you kind of are like, okay, I understand the for men part because it kind of smells like it would be for men, I guess. I don't really know what I'm talking about exactly, but it kind of smells like mint mixed with cigars. I don't know, like, okay, have you guys seen The Parent Trap when she comes home and she smells her grandfather for the first time after a very long time of not seeing him, and she's like, just, you smell the same or whatever. That's how I picture him smelling. I picture him smelling exactly like this. I know that's weird, but I do. So once that is all set, I'm going to be taking the Fenty Beauty Pro Filtr Foundation in the shade 190. And I've been really liking this with a brush. The brush I've been using is the IT Cosmetics brush number 115. This is the Airbrush Complexion Perfection brush. I always get right up underneath my eyes, even though I'm going to put concealer on. I just like that little bit of extra coverage. I don't really know why I do that. Sometimes I forget concealer, so I want to make sure that all my bases are covered. Just in case. You get in a hurry and you forget. You just never know. This foundation does oxidize, but I don't find that it's like an unwearable oxidization. I feel like it just kind of gives my skin a healthy glow to it. Like, it doesn't make me look super washed out and doesn't match my skin perfectly. It just kind of makes it look healthier. Maybe that's just like my skin and the way that it's reacting with it and the color, but I just feel like it just makes it look a little bit bronzy and healthier. It doesn't look like, yeah, she's wearing, you know, foundation that's 1 or 2 shades too dark for her, you know? I just feel like it looks really plump and nice, and I really like this foundation so much. I just feel like it looks so beautiful on my skin. And mixed with these two, mixed with this primer and that spray, it really is just so phenomenal and lasts so long on my skin. And I just feel like it looks so good. It's very rare that I like the way my skin looks. Like, very rare. So, kind of into it. Oh, I've got the sniffles. It's like getting cold here, and well, it's not cold. I say it's getting cold, but like I live in the South. It's like 75 degrees. It's getting cold. But it's cooling off here, and like the leaves are falling. It's definitely becoming allergy season, and like you can tell. But today it's like super rainy, and it just feels like fall. Like when it's rainy and kind of cool, it just feels more like fall to me. I don't know what that is, but yeah. So for concealer, I'm just using my Tarte Shape Tape. This is my favorite concealer, and I'm using my L'Oreal sponge to bounce this in. I like this sponge a lot for concealer. It's just really soft on the under eyes, and it's really bouncy and squishy, so it's really gentle on the under eyes. I don't typically do the whole highlighting with concealer kind of situation, but I try to always remember to do my under eyes because I think it looks really nice and put together. But like I said, sometimes a girl gets busy and forgets, gets in a rush. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to go ahead and just take that concealer and do the highlighting bit. Okay, to set my entire face, I'm going to use my Coty Airspun powder as it flies everywhere. This is my favorite powder. I just really like this powder. It's really good. And I'm using this Sephora large powder. I'm using this Sephora Must Have Large Powder Brush number 30. I really like this brush too because it's just so fluffy and covers a lot of area, so it doesn't take as much time. Usually when I'm doing my makeup, if I'm not filming, I'm kind of in a hurry because I'm trying to get out the door to go to work, or, well, usually that's it. The only times I ever really do my makeup are when I'm going to work or if I'm gonna film. I do my makeup if I'm like gonna go out or whatever, but I don't really do that much anymore. Kind of a lame-o. Alright, for contour, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Cocoa Contour. And I'm going to be using this medium cocoa shade. I really like this contour, and I feel like it's a pretty decent dupe for the Marc Jacobs Tantastic Bronzer. This one's just a little bit more on the cooler side, but I feel like if you didn't get your hands on the Marc Jacobs one, this one is a really good dupe. And it smells really good. It doesn't smell the same as the Marc Jacobs one, but it still smells really good. Alright, I'm just taking the small little brush in here, and I'm just going to take a little bit of this along the sides of my nose. And I really like to match my contour to the rest of my face. Once we are done with that, we're going to move on to highlighter and just a little bit of blush. I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Duo in Hustla Baby and Mean Money. You guys know I'm not super big on blush. I like a more subtle blush with a little bit of a sheen to it. So this shade right here is perfect for my blush. And I'm going to be taking my MAC 150 and just applying this very lightly to the apples of my cheeks. My favorite highlight, like, of ever. I just feel like it's It's a champagne gold with a pinky shift to it, and I just feel like it makes you look like you're standing in a sunset, like it is constantly golden hour, and I love it. It's so pretty. I mean, I've raved about it so much, you guys are probably like, okay, we get it. Shut up, let's move on. But I love it. And I don't usually like highlighter on the tip of my nose, but I've really been liking this one there. I don't really know what it is, but I have been loving it on the tip of my nose. So I'm just going to take a little bit and highlight my brow just because I can't get enough. And it's stunning. Okay guys, so that is it for my face. I'm gonna go finish off the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back to wrap up this video. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Hakuna Matata. It means no worries.